You know that gut feeling you just can't shake? Or the butterflies that show up right before a big presentation? We toss these phrases around casually, but what if they're not just metaphors? What if your gut is a powerful second brain, secretly pulling the strings on your mood, stress, and even the thoughts you have? Well, the science is in, and it says this isn't just possible, it's happening inside you right now. Today, we're diving into the incredible science of the gut brain axis. Think of it as a hidden superhighway connecting your digestive system directly to your brain. And no, this isn't science fiction. It's a revolutionary way of understanding our bodies, and getting a handle on it could completely change how you see your mental and physical health. Picture this. Lining your entire digestive tract is a complex web of neurons that scientists have nicknamed our second brain, the enteric nervous system. We're not exaggerating. This thing contains over 100 million neurons. That's more than your entire spinal cord. Wild, right? This second brain is so smart, it can manage the whole complex business of digestion all on its own. No help needed from the brain up in your head. But it's not working in isolation. It's in a constant two-way chat with your main brain, using a superhighway of nerves and hormones. The star of this network is the vagus nerve, which is basically a biological fiber optic cable shooting messages back and forth between your gut and your brain every single second. And this gut brain chat isn't just about, am I full or am I hungry? It's a surprisingly deep chemical conversation that literally shapes how you feel. The main language they speak: neurotransmitters, the brain's chemical messengers. And here's the kicker: your gut is a massive chemical factory. Get this, around 90% of your body's serotonin, that famous feel good chemical, is made in your gut, not your brain. Now, it's not like that serotonin just takes a taxi straight to your brain to make you happy. It works locally in your gut, but it sends powerful signals up that vagus nerve, influencing your mood and how you handle stress. Plus, the tiny microbes in your gut also help produce other crucial chemicals like dopamine for motivation and GABA for staying calm. So, who's in charge of this chemical factory? For the most part, it's the trillions of tiny microorganisms living in your gut, what we call your microbiome. The best way to think about this is a bustling garden inside of you. When that garden is flourishing with a wide variety of good bacteria, everything runs smoothly. These little helpers break down food, create vitamins, and help produce those mood boosting chemicals we just talked about. But just like any garden, if it gets overrun with weeds, meaning too many unhelpful bacteria, the whole system gets thrown off. This imbalance, which scientists called dysymbiosis, is where a lot of problems can start. Okay, so what does all this science actually mean for you? It's becoming crystal clear. The health of your gut is deeply tied to your mental health. In fact, studies are showing that people dealing with anxiety and depression often have a much less diverse community of gut microbes. And that's not just coincidence. An imbalanced gut can lead to low grade inflammation, which is like sending a constant stress alert to your brain, potentially triggering mood swings and anxiety. This helps explain why things like irritable bowel syndrome and anxiety so often go hand in hand. It's a classic vicious cycle. Stress messes with your gut, and a messed up gut sends signals back to your brain that crank up your stress levels. But here's the truly great news: you're the head gardener of this inner ecosystem. You have the power to cultivate a healthy gut, and by doing that, support a healthier brain. Here are three simple ways to start listening to your second brain. First up, feed your gut well. Don't just eat the same things over and over. Diversity is key. Try a whole wide variety of plants, fruits, veggies, nuts, whole grains. This feeds a wider range of good bacteria. Also, bring in some fermented foods like yogurt, kimchi, or kefir. They're packed with good microbes that help your gut back into balance. Number two, take stress seriously. Chronic stress is a gut wrecker. Simple practices like meditation, deep breaths, or just a walk outside can do wonders to calm that gut brain highway. Sleep is also non negotiable. Aim for 7 to 9 hours. When you get rest, your gut gets a chance to repair itself. And finally, number three, get moving. Regular, moderate exercise, even a brisk walk for 30 minutes a day, is incredible for your mind and your gut. It keeps you regular and helps make your microbiome more diverse and resilient. So, by taking care of your gut, you're doing so much more than just improving digestion. You're actively shaping your own mental well being. This powerful gut brain connection is just an amazing reminder of how everything in our bodies is connected. If this was helpful, we'd love to hear from you, and hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the science of the human being and healing. And we really want to know, what's one small change you might make to support your gut brain connection? Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.